Hi Libra, welcome back to my channel Karma Fox. I am doing your monthly reading for March 2022. We are finally coming into spring. So I do want to take a second and remind you that this is a general reading, and also with the monthly readings they are a little predictive in nature. So if the events are not occurring right now, they may occur in the next few weeks. So keep that in mind. All right, let's see what we've got for March, Libra. Spirit, can I have the energy of Libra for March? Libra for March. Four-ish. The Three of Wands. So we're waiting for something here. Okay, let's see what crosses that. The Two of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so you may be at a bit of a crossroad. Not really wanting to make a choice here. Maybe feeling either that you don't want to make a choice or feeling someone else doesn't. Let's see what's happened in the past that affects this. Show me the past for Libra. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. So Libra, so maybe there's something here that in the past you invested in and you didn't really get the result from this that you had wanted. So now you're still waiting. It didn't pan out. Something here that you've invested in hasn't really panned out. Let's see why all this is happening. Why is all this happening, Spirit? That's too many cards, Libra. I'm going to try that again. Why is all this happening, Spirit? All right, we have the Five of Pentacles and the Tower. Ooh, Libra. Okay, so it's all happening because you had a Tower moment, and that Tower moment involved a bit of a feeling of abandonment. So kind of feeling left out in the cold, a foundation crumbled, and that foundation, though, Libra, was built on a very faulty foundation. So it crumbled. It crumbled, but in the process, you know, it kind of left you feeling pretty abandoned. Okay, so let's see what's on your mind. So you may have felt that the another person did not choose you. Now, this is a general reading, so this doesn't necessarily have to do with relationship. It could deal with work as well. Take it as it applies. So on your mind, we have the High Priestess in reverse, and we have the Four of Swords. Okay, so you're kind of being very reserved here. I do feel like you are, you know, there's things that you're not saying. There's things that you're kind of keeping to yourself. You're a little bit aloof. And with the High Priestess in reverse, I feel like it may be because you feel that there are things that you have seen revealed, things that may have been kind of hidden, and you've kind of pulled back. You may even not be in contact with somebody as a result of it. So something was revealed to you. It's caused you to feel very aloof, to pull back, and you're healing your energy is what it amounts to. Let's see what is happening in March that you may not see coming. Somebody showed themselves to you. Either that or a situation revealed itself, and that's what's caused you to pull back. You are trying to heal. Ooh, Ten of Swords. Okay, so there may be some kind of there could be a painful ending in March. we'll clarify it. It could also be that there's just a feeling of betrayal. And if that's the case, it's going to come from multiple areas, multiple sources. So we'll clarify that just to see what that's about. Let's see how your energy's showing up, Libra. Keep in mind, I am a Libra as well. So when that comes out, I'm like, oh no. All right, so let's see, how is your energy in March? Show me Libra's energy in March. The Fool in reverse. So you're fearful here. There's a fear of beginning something new, taking a leap of faith. You're worried about it. Let's see the energy coming towards you. Show me the energy coming towards Libra. It's the Four of Wands. So the energy coming towards you is a good energy, Libra. It's one of commitment, celebration for some. It's the energy of someone who wants to come together with you. They want to celebrate. They want to come into union with you. But you're feeling afraid of this. You're feeling afraid to take that leap of faith for some reason. Let's look at Spirit's advice. Five of Wands in the reverse, which Spirit's advice is to overcome this conflict, and that you are to use a very diplomatic way to overcome this conflict. So use diplomacy to overcome conflict. Let's see the outcome by the end of March. Show me the outcome by the end of March. Show me the outcome by the end of March. All right, we have the King of Wands in the reverse. Now, you could be dealing with a fire sign. That would be Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. And we have the Three of Swords. Okay, so an emotionally painful situation brought about by a lack of action. So let's clarify that for sure. Now, the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands. Okay, now the Queen of Wands, again, we have that fire sign energy, but the Queen of Wands is all about action. And I do see that we have the King of Wands, we have the Queen of Wands. So there could be a breakup that is happening here, but it's a little confusing because I'm seeing a breakup, an ending that would be painful, but the energy coming towards you is one of commitment. So that's I don't understand that. Underlying energy, sometimes the Queen of Wands can be an outside party. So it could be that you may be going through something here, Libra, that is going to set you up for somebody new coming into your life as well. So we'll see. Let's just clarify and find out what's going on. All right, so Spirit, why is the Three of Wands here? You are kind of anticipating, waiting for things to, kind of improve and get better. For some of you, this is in a financial aspect. For others, it's more along love. Oh, yeah, you've been sad. You've been sad. So some of you have experienced some depression, and so now, and you're kind of waiting for things to get better. You're waiting for things to improve. Why is the Two of Wands in reverse? Yeah, and they are going to. So a situation where you may feel that you were not chosen or you didn't choose the other person. A choice or an area, Libra, where a choice may not have been made that was not made in your favor. Let me put it that way. That made you sad. It's actually turning out to be in your best interest because you have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. And so the timing was not right for whatever that was, and it actually is going to turn out to be in your favor. Although it made you sad at that time, it's going to be in your favor. Let's see, why is the Seven of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, you didn't get what you wanted. You invested in something pretty heavily. It didn't turn out the way you wanted or the way you thought it would be. And I do think that's what made you very sad. What you're not seeing here, Libra, is that it's in your best interest. It doesn't feel like it right now. And I can see that. I can see the sadness and I can see the disappointment. But what Spirit's saying is that it's actually, even though it doesn't feel like it, it is in your best interest. Now, why all this is happening is because there was a Tower moment. It's attached to the Ten of Swords. It's attached to Ten of Swords, this painful ending. So it caused a Tower moment, or it will, and this painful ending is going to collapse a foundation, or already has collapsed a foundation. It's a breakup. Two of Cups in the reverse. It's an ending of a connection or a breakup. You will feel sad. You will feel rejected in that. But it's actually going to free you. And that's why this is actually in your best interest. So it's going to be painful, no doubt, but it will free you. There's something that you have kind of felt trapped in and kind of bound to, although you could have exited that situation at any point. Now, for some of you, like I said, this is a work situation. For most of, and this would be a partnership that's ending, but for most of you, this is a love connection. This situation, you could have left at any point, but you didn't feel you could. And so the universe has basically come in and is creating a Tower moment and ending this situation. And it's going to be painful, no doubt. However, with the Wheel of Fortune, it is in your best interest, and it's going to get you out of a situation that you've been stuck, you've been tied to. Now let's see what's on your mind. Okay, so on your mind we have the Seven of Coins. Now in the past it's in the reverse. We have the Queen of Swords. So we have Scorpio. We also have air sign energy, which is, it could be a fellow Libra like yourself that you're dealing with, or it could be a Gemini or Aquarius. We also have the King of Swords, both in the reverse. So what's on your mind? I do feel like there is someone here that you are in connection with. And I do see that being a karmic connection. And I think you've realized it. You're realizing that you've invested in a karmic connection. Some of you, there's been something that you have realized, or has some secret or some understanding about the connection, or something about the other person has come out, and it's caused you to really pull away. And for some of you, it's actually made you angry. For some of you Libras, you're dealing with someone who is a very angry person, and you're realizing how it's also made you feel very angry. But in either case, I see you wanting to heal from this. I see an ending, and I also see a desire to heal from this, and I see a distance. You're putting a distance between you and this person. This would be the relationship that you invested in that did not turn out the way you thought. There's been a lot of sadness, there's been anger, and you're not seeing eye to eye with this person. There's a feeling of rejection, and the painful ending has either happened or is going to. Let's look at that. So what I'm seeing is this painful ending here in March. Now, I also see that other people have their hands in this for some reason, and that's kind of worrisome. So let's look at that. Why is the Ten of Swords here for Libra? Okay. All right, so we have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Four of Wands. Now we have the Four of Wands approaching you. We have the Three of Wands. That's at the core. We have the Knight of Swords reversed. We have Judgment reversed. We have the Page of Swords. We have the Devil. And we have the Four of Coins. Capricorn energy is here. Let's see. Okay, so like I said, I do see a painful ending. I also see other people being involved in this in some manner, and it worries you. It affects you on a more of a mental level versus an emotional level for some reason. It's like they're needling you, okay? And attached to this, though, there is an offer that is coming forward from this other person. So there's something here about an offer, a leveling up, a message perhaps even from the person that's approaching you. It's not the same person. And you have been waiting for this. So there's something to do with this energy that's approaching you that you've been waiting for, Libra. It's what you've waited for, in fact, for some of you. This energy that's approaching you is exactly what you have waited for. It's what you have waited for. And so now the circumstances are that you are going through a painful ending in order to free yourself. Knight of Swords in the reverse, there is something here about not speaking your truth. There's a situation you've called judgment on. You've decided not to reunite or to come back together with this other person, but you're not talking about it. You're not speaking your judgment, or you're speaking your truth about this judgment call. So you're kind of keeping that to yourself. Like I said, you're being reserved. There's something here, and it's with this person that you are involved with, Libra. You're keeping something here to yourself. And it's that you are not going to be reuniting with this person. So there's a painful ending that's happening, but you're keeping some things to yourself. I do see you holding on to someone or something. For some of you, you're trying to figure out something to do with money or another attachment that you feel could be toxic. So if there's someone else involved in the situation, there could be an element of toxicity to that. If there's a third party, that would be toxic. But it could be that you're very curious about a Capricorn. It could be that there is another attachment that you have that you feel a very strong, inexplicable pull towards, and you are holding on to that person. You are also trying to figure out if there is stability in that situation. And there is. Fours are always about stability. So you are looking into that change that's coming. And there is a change coming. So in the month of March, there is a painful ending coming. I do see that you're keeping quiet. There's a judgment call you've made. You're not relating this, and you are looking into another connection that you've been holding on to. That connection is going to kind of level up. It is what you have been waiting for, Libra. You have been waiting for this. But you have fears, so let's look at that. Why are you fearful of this new beginning? Okay, we have the King of Wands. We have the Two of Swords. We have the Three of Cups. So Libra, you're coming across as being fearful of taking a leap of faith into a new beginning here, a new direction, a new beginning. And so when it comes to action, you're actually delaying making a decision. And it's because you don't feel like you have enough information. For some, I'm seeing a third party. Not for everybody, but I do see that you want to be happy, and so your delay in making that decision has to do with whether or not it's going to make you happy. Is it going to be stable, and is it going to make you happy? And so taking action is the issue. You're delaying making a decision to take action. I will also say, though, that you do see this person as being very attractive. There's a physical and emotional spark between the two of you, and you're highly attracted to this person. There's a definite, like, inexplicable bond there. But you're fearful of that as well. Let's look at their energy. Why is the Four of Wands here? All right, we have the High Priestess in reverse. Now we have that up here too. Interesting. We have the High Priestess in reverse. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse. And the Five of Coins in reverse, which we have here. So the energy coming towards you is one of stability, one of celebration and joy. So this person or situation coming towards you, they're waiting to see. They're looking for a revelation of an ending. This ending down here that has occurred. They're waiting to see, did you end something elsewhere? That's what it amounts to. So the person here that's coming towards you, they want a connection with you, Libra, but they don't want a connection with you if you have a connection elsewhere. So this Ace of Wands wants to come in, but this person is holding back. They're holding back from this new beginning. Yeah, they're looking to see, have you had an ending? Have you had an ending? Did you leave someone else out in the cold? Have you removed yourself from that situation? Okay, let's see what Spirit's advice is. Okay, we have the Five of Wands in the reverse, which, remember, I told you Spirit's advice is to diplomatically end the conflict that you're experiencing. Okay, so we have the Sun. We have the Ten of Wands reversed. We have the Tower, which is in the underlying energy. and we have the Star in reverse. So if you can diplomatically end this conflict, it's going to give you an illumination, a clear way to end the problems that you're experiencing here. And the problems being this painful ending that will lead to the Tower moment, okay? That is creating the imbalance and the need for healing. It's also, if you can end the conflict in a diplomatic way, which is Spirit's advice, it's gonna end your problems, and the problems being this Tower moment. It will free you, and with the Star in reverse, it will begin the healing process. There's a situation down here that you're being guided to release, to let go, because it's imbalanced. And it's causing the Tower moment. And it has to do with this painful ending. That's where your problems are emanating from. If you want to be happy, find a diplomatic way to end the conflict. So let's look at your outcome. All right, we have Death in reverse, we have the Hangman in reverse, and we have the Nine of Coins reversed. Okay, so a lack of action bringing about a painful, emotionally painful experience. It's because you're holding on. You're holding on to this situation and not acting. So the painfully emotional experience is going to have to do with not creating the ending. If you don't create the ending, you're going to cause these delays. So that's what I'm seeing happening, Libra, is that you're not creating this ending. You're not taking the action to allow this transformation that wants to take place, because once you do, that's when things turn in your favor. But it looks as if you're still holding on and you're not allowing this to happen. Part of this is because of fear, and part of it is because of the pain that's involved, and the fear of becoming single, fear of financial loss, fear of emotional loss as well. There may be some insecurities here. And so those things are holding you back. Those are the things that you need to address in order to allow yourself to move forward. Once you do that, Libra, things turn, they start moving for you again. Everything turns in your favor. And that's when you will get this new perspective. You're going to be able to, it's an enlightenment. It's you're going to be able to then rise above all of this, and it's a transformation, almost like an ascendance. So, March is going to be a period of time where you're faced with ending a relationship or a connection that has had a lot of pain. You don't see eye to eye with this person, and it's also, there's some anger involved here. It just has not turned out to be what you had hoped it would. And there's sadness here and pain. The longer you hold on to that, the longer it will take, Libra, for this to move in a positive direction for you. You have another connection that wants to come in. But this connection is not going to fully come in until you reach this transformation, until you create this ending and face your fears, face this painful experience, and move forward. Bottom of the deck, Lovers in reverse. So you're having difficulty creating this ending, making this decision, and taking action. So, you know, that's what you'll be dealing with in March. All right, I'm going to pull an oracle card for you. Usually I shuffle these, but Spirit indicated for this go-round I wasn't to do that. So I'm pulling a little differently. Still intuitively, but differently this go-around. So let's see what we have. Oh, all right. We have frustration. Your frustration is not wasted energy if it is channeled positively to create a better outcome for yourself. Embrace frustration and work with it, not against it. Yep, I can see that. That is totally for you this month, Libra. So work with that frustration, not against it. Okay, Libra, I hope this has been helpful for you. If you would, like and share this video. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. And if you want to drop a comment, feel free. I do read all of your comments. Until I see you in the weeklies, namaste.